guys! Welcome to another episode of Angel Explores Reacts, this time for Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. I am Angel Lee and this is my cousin Edsel. Oh my goodness, guys! Episode 4, or chapter 4, and grabe, just a little recap, or not so little recap of episode 3. Sobrang heavy. We did not expect it to happen this soon. We were expecting that something as heavy as that was gonna appear around episode 6 siguro, yung the last one. Kasi we already know what happens to George in the future. So we were thinking when something, yung ano talaga niya, yung symptoms ng kanyang sakit, which we found out it's not actually Alzheimer's. So we're really sorry if we've been saying na Alzheimer's siya, because that's what it felt like di ba? Nakakaalala siya and then minsan hindi. So apparently, iba palang sickness. We don't know the real name yet. We just know that it's not Alzheimer's. We will probably find out in the episodes na coming. And ang lungkot lang na makita mo yun this early, na wala pa silang anak. Knowing na, diba? Knowing na they have 15 children. Na knowing na ganito pa lang kaaga, nag-break na yung mind niya. Just after, siguro matagal na nag-break. Alam niya na Ray Reynolds. So matagal na siguro. Very, very early. Fragile na talaga yung mind niya because of everything that he has gone through. And it's so heavy to look at him like that, na naghubad na siya. Anong dami na nangyayari sa kanya. Just looking at Charlotte's face na, you know what? Asawa ko to makikita mo yun sa mukha niya. No? Na asawa ko to and I'm gonna, accept it as it is. Alagaan ko siya. Nakita mo na yun, nagsabi siya na, hindi, ako si Venus. Ganon. So, nakakalungkot yun. And also, an update on Lady Danbury. Wala na po si Lord Danbury. He was so exhilarated about what happened. At least when he died, he knew na he was accepted, na, alam mo yun, nandun na siya sa state na pinapangarap niya. And after nun, nag-engage pa siya into, a sexual act. And hindi na siguro kinaya nung heart niya yung everything na nangyari.
Sobrang saya niya sa buhay.
So, yun, na inatake na siya sa puso. And good for Lady Danbury because apparently, hindi talaga siya partnership at all. She hates him so much. Tinis lang talaga niya yon, I guess, para rin sa ikabubuti niya. Kasi napansin mo, she's doing everything para sa ikabubuti niya Let's call it selfish, siguro. Pero, hindi naman para lang rin sa kanya yon, for an entire society. And she cares about yung mga servants nila, ganyan. So, you gotta do what you gotta do And then 100% love yung lolo nila Anthony, si Lord Ledger. Good job done, and good job kay Violet, na knowing na even if bata pa siya, ganun talaga siya mag-isip. And nakakasad yung i-recall yung tungkol sa dad ni Anthony. Syempre nakita natin yung last season, how he died, yung love nila doon. We're hoping sana meron silang sariling season kasi feeling ko maganda yung the way it's gonna be, yung storyline and how they met. Hindi pa kasi sila pwede mag-meet dito, 15 pa lang ata si Violet or baka 14. Kasi may mga silly pa siya yung mga silly hats niya na corona. So, andun pa siya sa age na yun. And overall, maganda naman yung episode 3. Maganda talaga. Actually, if I would think about it, favorite ko, lalo na yung dance sequence. Ang ganda-ganda ng dance sequence na yun. It was beautiful. Hindi lang yung kasi it's a dance sequence and may familiar kaming song na narinig, but more of yung symbolism nung dance sequence na the first ball of the first season of the first ever, of everything, and how their society started changing, how the tone started changing. So, ang ganda makita, napaka-significant kasi noon in the next, sa Bridgerton mismo na series. So, yeah, still very sad about what we've seen sa episode 3, but we're very excited with episode 4. We're hoping na sana hindi siya ganun kabigat. Pero syempre, may expectations pa rin kami na, just to ready your heart. Yeah, so what are we waiting for, guys? Let's go! Ayan, hindi joke lang. Ayaw, nag-quit eh. Ay, hindi na kaya. Feeling ko yung scrubbing wall. Yung wall. Ay, siya yung...
If Your Majesty prefers to retire, Mr. Reynolds and I are perfectly...
Am I not permitted to wash the cake?
He has a strong will, mind of his own, cuts his own trail now and then, but nothing better than driving a plough.
I believe she's found you a bride.
Lose the moon, Your Majesty?
Storms over the North Sea this season. Master, you're captain or you're sexton.
And you still...
The symptoms remain consistent with an inflamed cerebellum.
Ayan na pala, sasabihin
It
na.
is time to consider trepanation.
Unlike my esteemed colleagues, my methods do not require bleeding the patient or stinging him with poison beetles or bruising his legs with tourniquets.
Aye. What do they involve then?
Nag-leave na talaga yung mind niya.
Simply talking to him.
Eh, God, alam niyo na talaga yun yung situation niya. May pressure pa rin nila. Sobrang may pressure.
Do not gawk like a peasant.
Okay.
Neighbors say you've been hit.
Bakit buhay ka uli? Fix the word. Kaya nga masakit eh. Hindi, lalo na pag pinataas. Pero dinalikan natin ito lang. Ito yung sinasabi ko, na nakita siya sa narinig niya sa baba. Ayun siya. Ayun na.
There's a problem. What have you done now, Brimstone? Bride is missing.
He stepped out to control yung nangyayari sa kanya.
Wait, no. He's right.
I am right.
Hindi ako nakapag-react doon.
I forgot myself.
Nabuwit lang ako doon sa nangyari. Nagulat din ako. Yung ginising ka,
Autocall yourself.
hindi ko need yun. Okay na sa akin yung hindi ko piniyak na gano'n. Kinakulat eh. Puro point of view ni George to ah.
Oo nga. Kinain na rin.
So he was losing his mind.
I did not know a woman could be so beautiful.
Perhaps is she dull?
She is terrifyingly clever, that is the problem. If she were ugly, if she were dull, I might feel myself up to the task. Instead, her brilliance shows the troll I am.
Kaya siya hindi pupunta.
Brimsley,
Yes, Your
Kasi
Majesty.
brilliant
ayaw
carriage.
niyang ma-hurt mo.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Kaya pala dun siya, ang galing mo yung makita mo yung mga point of view.
I do not understand what you complain about.
I am 7 and 10 years old, and suddenly I am queen. In a strange country, with strange food and strange
Kaya siya
customs.
lumalayo.
You do not understand, because this is who you were born to be. I cannot do whatever I like.
Nagano pa siya, no? Nag-curtsy. Sorry na. Nag-comment ako doon sa ganun niya. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Something to end the fits. Forever.
I have been experimenting with something more proactive.
Please. I want to be well.
You have not learned to obey. You're used to splendor, luxury, comfort. You have
Oh
never known
my
the
God!
salubrious powers of Spartan habits. Again. Simple ways. Above all, you have never learned to submit. That is the origin of your fits. This is the cure. If you cannot govern yourself, you're not fit to govern others. Until then, I shall govern you.
No. Parang mas lalong nawala siya niyan.
Lintayan, di ba?
What is that?
I have my own doubts about them, but I have to try. It's the only chance I have of being with her. I can't take the risk, especially with a woman so unpredictable. Well, she's almost as mad as I am.
Or maybe a perfect match.
Perhaps I could be near her. Ready to carriage once. We're going to Buckingham House.
Thank you!
Galing na ano.
Ni Reynolds. Hindi mo
Sabi ako kahit ako.
Parang feeling ko lalo siyang nababalik.
Lalo na dun sa ice. Kasi ito lang part na inaano nilulog sa kanya.
Di ba pagka ganun, dapat pag ganito yung lubog
Oo.
sa'yo?
Parang lalo madadami siya.
Samahan mo, Sel! Samahan mo!
She's playing chess with herself. She is mad.
I believe she is lonely, Your Majesty.
Lonely.
Samahan mo ngayon.
Imagine that. I spent my whole life wanting the time to myself.
She is just married, Your Majesty. It is her honeymoon. She may miss her husband.
Good job.
Nothing I ever said to you.
Kabatayin na.
Your Majesty might provide the Queen a gesture.
On the contrary.
Parang best friend ka lang ba?
Oh my God! That was why I was thinking the dog was very familiar.
I was thinking
I'm still the king.
Kasi yun yung ginawang example na parang katulad daw niya. So, yan yung ginawa niya, representation niya.
Tapos that interaction.
Hindi naman niya alam eh. Kahit naman ako din, di ba? Parang, what the heck?
My dog is missing. I arrived at my laboratory this morning to find the cage unlatched, and the stupid beast nowhere to be found.
Nakakatakot na magsalita sa moment na ganyan.
She called this a deformed bunny.
Ayaw din naman ni Reynolds. Oh my God, nakita ko pa sa Twitter. This image, like everyone's like, what's wrong with you guys? I'm kidding. I mean, so, dito niya na lang finokus yung sarili niya. Oh my God. Ito yung...
He just realized the error of his ways.
Parang nag-away sila na dahil sa naiinis siya for...
I could be useful. I am a patriot. I serve the crown.
You are climbing, Brimsley.
I am not.
He is mine. Stay down.
It did not sound in any way na yung isipin mo na baka may gusto siya dun sa king, Pero alam mo yung ibig niya sabihin. Like, I'm pretty sure other people are gonna be thinking na What do you mean? Pero no, it's not that. Calm down. She's not expecting you.
No.
Kinakabahan ko. Galing. Ang galing.
I love idols na.
Ang galing. Ang galing. Ang galing nun. Easy.
It's good colour on this wine, Rose.
I shall let the kitchen know, Your Majesty.
They had to have a conversation about that kasi magtataka yung mga tao. Oh, this is it.
You give free rein to your most capricious urges.
Parang ako yung nasasaktan sa
Ruin of England.
Si Raymond na lang
When I was a boy,
Now, I have met a woman who is never terrified, who does as she pleases, breaks rules, courts scandal, commits unthinkable impertinences. And she is the most royal person I've ever known.
She is with child. She was not sure, but I am. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Oh God, ito yung nag-ano sa kanya. Yung worry niya rito siguro kasi magkakaanak na sila. Nag-ano yung utak niya na overwhelmed. Hanap ng comfort yung utak niya. So doon sa familiar siya. Kasi ang dami ng tao. Iyak siya mga
Raymond. Huwag naman sana.
The weight on his mother as she watches her son start to crack.
Then why do you just watch?
If God grant you ever do bear an heir, you were nothing. You came from nowhere. Now you sit at the helm of the world. What matter if your husband has...
Your Majesty. Stroke me, Becky.
Alam mo yung akala mo hindi nabibigat yung yung episode.
Mas lalong bumigat yata.
Ang bigat. Parang the way this feels like is that parang pumasan ka nung pinasan niya. And nagigets ko naman si Charlotte eh. Nagigets ko yung reaction. Ang naiinis ako dun sa part nung dun sa physician. I guess siguro
Doctor.
fine. Yun yung cure. I don't know. Pero I feel like mali. Pero ang iniisip ko rin at that time, what do they know?
Parang torture yung nangyari
Yun nga
sa
eh.
kanya.
Yun yung naging option
Pwede
niya.
naman may ibang cure, herbal.
Or,
Yung mga ano.
alam mo yun, parang, siguro kasi right now, meron tayong mga possibilities. We can probably cure that. And nung time na yon, that was their only choice. Okay? Ang inaano ko, naiirita ako dun sa mama niya and dun sa mga tao nakakaalam. Alam niyo naman pala. Pero you still keep on pushing him. Na alam niya na he's, para i-secure yung, alam mo yun, i-secure niyo yung position. Mas importante yun versus sa kanya. Hindi ko yun naiintindihan eh. I really do not understand whenever it comes to, I mean, I watch Yam Royas. It's the same deal with that as well when it comes to yung sanity ng person to be able, hello, come on. Guys, us as human beings, you give us too much responsibility without yung title na preparing na tayo, right? Sometimes, you have too many responsibilities in school, it breaks your mind sa work or wherever, like, na-overwhelm ka. Ano pa yung mga ganyan na pinapanganak ng responsibility agad? Di ba sabi nga niya, the moment I took my first breath. So, pagkapanganak pa lang, alam niya na yung lahat ng bagay, and yung while he was explaining na, pag nagkasakit akong ganito, hindi lang siya basta sakit. Sakit siya, alam mo yun? And, he did not deserve that if they, sobrang grabe yung pressure. Alam naman pala nila eh. But they never did anything to alleviate it in a sense na hindi cure. Prevention sana. Yung ginawa eh. Hindi eh. Hinanap nila na, pinush pa rin nila yung agenda nila. Tapos sabi nila, parang okay lang, may gamot naman. Parang ganun eh.
Ang nangyari tuloy sa kanya, parang gusto niya nang madaliin na gumaling siya.
O parang kasi, he probably loves Charlotte already. Kasi nakahanap siya dun ng refuge eh, ng strength, nakahanap siya dun ng peace, ng light. And naiintindihan ko si Charlotte yung ano niya, bakit nga naman hindi sinabi sa kanya agad. Ngayon para siyang tanga na ma-figure out mo to lahat ng biglaan lang. And naawa ako din kay Reynolds, parang gusto niya i-hug yung si George, yung nahihirapan siya. Kung paano nahihirapan si Brimsley sa situation ni Charlotte, even sa future. Ganon din yung hirap na nararamdaman ni Reynolds para sa kay George. And nakikita mo yun sa kanila. Napakagaling nung sa servitude nun. Yung sa kanila, bravo. Yun yung gusto ko yung hinawakan niya sa shoulder, pampakalma. Tapos ginawa nila ng rason na kunyari kaya hinawakan kasi yung sa wine. Kasi they have to have a reason for it. Kasi lahat ng bagay kino-question eh. It could have just been like, tinap ka lang or whatever. But they have to make up a reason for it. And sobrang overwhelming naman. Hindi pa alam ni Charlotte na buntis siya. Right? So, ang hirap nung situation and to see everything sa mata ni George, ang bigat. Sobrang bigat talaga. And yung chaos niya na parang, di ba sinasabi niya na nakahanap na siya ng babae na, alam mo yun, that can,
sobrang sayang na niya.
Oo, di ba? Tapos, maririnig niya yung mga yun. It would really drive you crazy. Like, please heal me, please cure me. Siya na mismo yung pumunta dun sa chair kasi inisip niya na gusto kong maging okay na para with Charlotte and obviously alam niya na magkakanak sila. And ang heavy nun lahat to burden. Naawa ko sa kanya na he has to go through that to be sane. When in truth, kapag tinitingnan naman natin what he's going through, that would drive you even more insane. So, grabe. So, I've never thought that Bridgerton would ever tackle something like this. Kasi you would always think na Bridgerton is just about yung love stories, syempre merong mga talk about race, merong titles. Those are the normal things kasi it's the tone, may discrimination, stereotypes, roles, ganyan. But you would never think that it would delve into yung mental health nung tao. And ang galing nun kasi alam naman namin na the king is sick. Pero we never thought na talagang deep dive yung ginawa nila with whatever is happening to him. Inisip ko parang touch lang na, oh yeah, we know this is what's gonna happen. Hindi yun talagang nilunod ka dun sa nangyari sa kanya, lahat ng pinagdaanan niya. Ang bigat, yung tinitingnan mo lang siya na nagtatry niya, kinokontrol yung sarili niya. And ang hirap-hirap nun. So, yeah, ang bigat. What I feel in my heart right now, I wanna hold George lang and just tell him na it's gonna be okay. And yung kanina nga si Reynolds, yung nakatayo, yung naririnig niya yung sa pintuan, nararamdaman ko na gusto niyang i-hug or hawakan eh. Kaso, what can he do? Hindi naman sila pwedeng magganon, di ba? So, nakakalungkot lang yung ganon. And, in a way, I'm glad na nandyan si Reynolds. Kasi talagang genuine yung care niya. And kahit si Brimsley parang tulong ako, ganyan si Reynolds, hindi. Akin to, ako bahala rito. Kasi pinoprotektahan niya rin yung king. Hindi niya pinagdadamot eh. Pinoprotektahan niya. Eh pag shinare niya yung king, baka hindi maintindihan yung situation. 'Di ba?
Magiging scandalous.
Oh, 'di ba? So hindi naman hindi siya nagtitiwala kay Brimsley, pero mas importante si George para sa kanya. Hindi lang by
Privacy.
position, but yung pagiging parang partner na rin nila in a way. So ang galing nung pinakita na yun, and nahirapan akong isipin na in the future wala nang Reynolds. Because we already know na he's gonna be, it could be he's still alive, hindi lang sila magsabi, pero parang imposible. Pero we shall see. It's just so sad about all of this na ang bigat-bigat. My goodness, I never thought that I would watch a Bridgerton show feeling like this, no? So, yeah, guys, we are excited pa rin naman to see what's gonna happen next in episode 5. Sana medyo slightly less heavy, no? Ang heavy-heavy na ng heart ko right now. Pati yung mind ko, feeling ko nagganon siya bigla eh. So, oh my goodness. We can wait for what's gonna happen next for episode 5. 2 more episodes to go before Queen Charlotte ends. We will see kung kailangan nito ng season 2. We're not sure yet, baka tinapos na nila. But yeah, if you like this episode, please like and subscribe. And of course, turn on your notifications so that you would know when our next video is gonna come out. We can't wait to see you guys next week for episode 5. And for now, we wish you a very, very good night. And bye, guys. Bye.